Okay, so how are we doing? Kind of fucked up a video. I don't know if you can hear me. If someone's here, can they type in the comments or something? Okay, I'll just wait for some people to get here. But anyway, my camera's off because I'm having a sneaky cigarette before I turn the camera back on. So there we go. Now I know if when I want to turn on the camera, I know how to get to it now. Um, but yeah, I might as well get started. Wow, wasn't Selfie Queen Cindy's stream very good this morning? I really enjoyed that one. I really liked the topic that she covered. Um, so if you're looking for something to go watch that is enlightening, I'd suggest you head over to her channel and go hit her up in the replay crew, because that stream was brilliant. Um, One thing I'm going to do with this channel, may it whether I'm doing a pre-recorded live or a pre-recorded live. What the fuck am I even talking about? See, I'm still half asleep. Um, Whether I do a live stream or a pre-recorded video, I'm hoping to shout out a creator that I've watched on a particular day who is, well, who's got something positive to contribute, um, and not half of these drama llamas that are still going at each other's throats. They won't be getting any shout outs from me. So, yeah. um, I'm also hoping to look at a few different creators that may not be within the same sort of group as, well, we're in. So, um, even smaller content creators who may want a bit of a shout out, might give them a bit of a hand as well. Hello, Terry. Hello. Oh, hello, Share Mayor. I'm getting to all the messages. Yeah, you're right, Terry. No drama sounds brilliant. I'm over the drama. I am quite literally over it. Like, I'm literally happy just staying here in my own lane, doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I only might get 4 or 5 people show up to my lives, but fuck, it's better than nothing, eh? So, as you can see today, it's a very sunny day here in Queensland, Australia, which is where I'm from. Very hot. Um, Today, I've chosen just a basic cotton sort of outfit, which is, as basic and plain as it is, it's actually one of my favorites. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I find that cotton works better in this heat. So Oh, you're right, Terry. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like we were up at 8:30 this morning, and like I couldn't even sit out here. The sun was literally right on top of me, and yeah, at 8:30 this morning it was even hot. Yeah, Shemay, you're right. And then you get drugged down with it, and whether you're a creator or a subscriber, it it does affect you. You know, it really does affect you. And even if you're a mod, you know, you could go into another person's chat, and you know, someone else, they might not like the creator that you're modding for, and it's like, well, you support them. I wish we could be a community where you could support whoever the fuck you liked. You know, I have to be honest. I'm a bit of a panel hopper at the moment. I'm currently not modding for anybody, and I've just sort of been going to different chats and you know getting to know different creators. And you know, I've got to say, when you're not part of a wider community, you don't get as much hate. You know, you don't. No, I don't. I no longer have people saying to me, "Oh, you support this person, you support that person," because I literally am just doing my own thing. You know what I mean? And you know, in even if you're modding for a creator, yeah, I think that the mods are in a very difficult position because, well, you're modding for a creator, and then you might like another creator. You might think, well, yeah, they've got a good point, but you're in a position where you're supporting the other creator with who they're beefing with, and it's like, well, okay, I'm modding for you, but I don't necessarily agree with you. And I wish that we could be, you know, even on YouTube, I wish we could sort of agree to disagree and go, well, you know, yeah, you might not like that person, but doesn't mean I don't have to not like that person. Well, I have to not like that person. You know, the other thing that I really dislike about all the drama is when your name is brought into it, you've then got to go and respond. And even if you think, you know, this is absolutely fucked up, you've got to respond to it because, like it or not, the person you're beeping with, you most likely are sharing some subscribers. And I don't believe in taking out whatever beef I've got on people on my subs. I don't want to be that person. Like I don't give a fuck who you support. I don't give a fuck who you support. You're coming over here, you're supporting me, therefore you deserve respect, in my opinion. You know, Shema, you actually bring up a very valid point there. You bring up a very valid point because you're right. We sometimes we do get drugged into the chat and we are saying things that, well, we might not usually say. And sometimes we are so loyal to the creator with whom we are supporting or we're modding for, or even just subscribe to, that, well, the inner bulldog comes out. I guess. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if it was your loyal, think of it in real life. If you had a best friend, someone you've known, I don't know, half your life or all your life or whatever, even if you know they're wrong, you're still gonna jump to their defense. Why? Because, well, they're your best friend and you've known them the longest and rah rah rah. Yeah, you know, I guess it's the same here on YouTube. Yeah, I've been there myself, Shamir. I made a comment in another chat, and I mean, to me at the time, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal. And while the comment that I made, I I still don't particularly like the person. I did actually end up apologizing for that comment because, well, to me, it wasn't actually a big deal. To the other person, it was. And they felt hurt by that comment. So I owned it and apologized for it. And I won't be letting it happen again. I won't go back to that because, well, it hurt that person. And that is not what I want to do. Like, there was a comment on my Twitter the other day. Um, you know, I myself felt a bit uncomfortable with it. I didn't make the comment, but I literally went back and said, look, it's not my place to comment on this situation. I don't know the truth. I've heard a lot of different things. Um, I don't want to make a comment because I know for a fact if I were to comment on what it was she was talking about, I know for a fact I would have hurt that person. And that is not what I want to do. Like, I really don't want to add any more hurt or hate to this community. For me, all of it has gone too far. Like, this went from some silly little internet beef to full on real life fucking scary shit. Like, why do we want to be a part of that? Why? Oh my gosh, Selfie Queen. Hello, hello. I gave you a shout out at the beginning of this video, actually. Um, I really enjoyed your last stream. It was really enlightening. But yeah, I can't support certain creators for the reason, that they are going real life. They are taking shit way too far. And I'm a huge believer in children should not be brought into the middle of anybody's beef. No one's children should be brought into it, regardless of how pissed off you are with the other person. You don't go for their children or their families. And I don't care what fucking side of the fence you sit on. I don't give a shit. I think that's really low. For me, I can support you, but to a certain level. If you take it too low, get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't even, I just can't. When it comes to family, I believe that family is the most important thing to me. Yeah, I wouldn't want my family being drug into some beef that I've gotten myself involved in. Therefore, why should we do it to another person's family? But yeah, I really, um, the other thing that got me was all the racism that was being chucked around. Like, um, one thing I've been meaning to address, but I haven't sort of known how to address it without offending anybody. And I think the only way for me to address it is just saying it outright. I never knew what. Now, I'm going to trigger warning to anybody who may find this offensive. When I use this term, I do not mean any offense. I just want to address something. So I am going to use the term, but it is not directed towards anybody. When I first heard the word, well, the terminology crack a bitch, I have to be honest, I didn't know what it meant. And I know what you're going to say to me. What, bitch, you're living under a rock? Well, I'm going inside. It's too fucking hot out here. Fuck, now I'm sweating. I probably need to go have a shower. But no, I did not know what crack a bitch meant. Truly. I thought it was just something Real came up with. I mean, and that it is not Real's fault that I never knew what it meant. Um, I've just never heard it being used here in Australia. I've never heard it. Um, Sorry guys, I haven't made my bed. I'm actually about to change my sheets while I'm talking to you. Hello, Living in Gratitude. How are you doing? Yeah, I think it's something we don't use over here because, like I say, I literally, when he said the CB family or crack a bitch, I literally thought it was something he come up with. Like I thought that was just Real being Real. I never actually knew that it was a racial slur. Had I had known it was a racial slur, I would never have used it myself. I mean, and that's where you come into it, Selfie Queen. You're right. I should have done my research, and we should all be doing our research. And I should have researched the term and found out for myself. And that was my mistake. I can't blame Real for that, and I never will blame Real for that. That was my own fault for using a word I didn't know. Well, I never knew what it fucking meant. That was my own fault. Open up that window. Yeah, I really should have been more mindful of the fact that it could have potentially been offensive to, people. I didn't know. I did not know. I'm actually looking for a place where I can prop this camera up and strip my bed while I'm talking to you all. Oh my gosh, Tara Nicole, how are you? Welcome to my live. But yeah, that is the one thing I have really wanted to address. And I don't really want to exactly chuck Real into it either, when it was my fault for not, researching what it actually meant. Oh, my husband's back. He went driving. He's just come back from his lesson. Hello. How'd you go? Did you go on the freeway today? Did too much traffic? I'm live. Hang on, let me go out of here. Yeah. Sorry, my husband, he went into the room and he doesn't He doesn't want to be on camera. Um, but yeah, I didn't know. I really didn't know. When I heard what it meant, I stopped using it. And then he went back to CB family. I thought he meant crime boss family. I also, and while we're on this topic, I don't agree with anybody calling real the N word or using it to bait him. If I don't know if people are doing it now, but if they are, that is disgusting. Like, I don't care how much I dislike him. That word is triggering for them, and it should not be used against him either. Two wrongs don't make a right. But yeah, if I have offended anybody when I've used that term, I really didn't know. I know what you're probably saying. Well, that's no excuse. Well, yeah, it's not. But what else can I say? What else can I say? Like, that was a mistake on my part. I should have thought about it. I wonder. Hang on a minute. I wonder if I can put the camera up against here. Yes. Oh, hang on. There we go. Just move those out of the way because I don't know if they got our address on them or anything like that. Sorry about the mess in front of you. I'm using my husband's bedside table, and you know yourself, men are not the tidiest people. My room is a bit of a mess. Not too bad, but not as tidy as I usually like it. So, I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. I'm literally just taking the sheets off my bed because, well, it's nice and hot, and why wouldn't you wash it when the weather's good? Um, but yeah, I'm I'm really happy, quite literally just sitting here in my own lane, doing what I'm doing, creating my own content. And I think the other reason that we really, sometimes we might say, loyal to a creator with who might not necessarily agree with is because, well, if you withdraw your support, your life is going to be hell. They're not going to show you any fucking mercy. Like, they're not going to show you any fucking mercy at all. And that's something I've learned. I really like a lot of creators here. I really like a lot of different. Sorry, I'm trying to stop my screen from locking. Otherwise, I'll have to fix the camera, and that's a pain in the ass. Um, but yeah, you can't if you pull your support for whatever reason, they do try and make you look like the bad guy. They really do. And I think for some people, they come here on YouTube to sort of have a place. They in a way they think, oh yeah, it's a safe place or whatever, and then, well, it becomes a whole shit show, and they don't. They feel like they have no other choice but to withdraw support. Look, living in gratitude. Here's the thing: we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. That is true. And if you own it, I think it should be forgiven. But, it's when you keep making the same mistakes, that's when it becomes a problem for me. I always say if you're going to apologize for a mistake, actually tell the person, I apologize for whatever you're apologizing for, because, well, you fucked up. I'll be back. I'm just going to grab these sheets. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'll take this. I'll do it later. I'm being lazy. Yeah, and people can't hold it against you for the rest of your life. I mean, I've made plenty of mistakes, but then I also say too, when it comes to making threats, be careful what you wish for. And I'll tell you why. I actually have a story. When I was in grade 9, I was actually beefing with a particular girl in my grade, in my class. So I was beefing with her. And, one day now I do not hold her responsible for this. Um, it's probably just one of those things that happened and it was just my bad luck. But this is the thing. When I was in grade 9, I was beefing with this chick, and one day she went to get something from out of a bag and she hit her head on the desk. Me being the big mouth bitch I am, I laughed at her. I laughed at her. Now, she was in pain and, she did hit her head pretty hard. And the one thing that she said to me, and it always stuck with me, she said, if your house burns down, don't fucking call me. Okay? Well, last year, our house actually did nearly burn down. Um, it didn't, but all our, because we have an abandoned property behind us, um, and someone set it alight, and well, it spread to our house, and yeah, we nearly lost everything. So and the reason I'm telling this story is because I don't think she intended for. Oh, hang on, I just. There we go. Okay, it's working. Yeah, but the one thing that she didn't bank on was, well, one day what she actually said may actually happen. She didn't. I don't think she thought it'd happen. I think it was just one of those things that she said in anger, but well, it did happen. And I guess I'm always conscious of that because I believe if you wish something on someone and it does happen, well, bad's going to come back to you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and you bring up a very good point there too, living in gratitude. We actually do sometimes react emotionally. And I have to be honest, like I've gone to make a video on something when I've been really pissed off. I've gone there, and I've wanted to tear people apart. You know what I mean? I've wanted to just go off my tree. But I realized that, I guess I have self control. And I guess with my life being the way that it has been, I've learned to have self control. And, before I upload it, I think, okay, how's this going to affect the person I'm talking about? Am I going to harm that person? Because we don't know what they're dealing with in their real life. YouTube is literally a very small percentage of, we only see a small percentage of a person. We don't see the whole, we don't get the whole picture on YouTube, so to speak. We don't. We quite literally only get what the creator chooses to share with us. Oh, and living in gratitude, this is not me blasting you. I'm not putting anybody on blast. I'm literally just, having a chat about some of the different things I've seen and witnessed. And, so nobody here is on blast. I do not want you to feel attacked or anything like that. But I guess, like, with all the drama, the most important thing for me is, well, if you're going to beef with someone, keep it on bloody YouTube, for goodness sakes. Like, do not, don't take it real life, and keep it between you and the other creator if that's really what you want to do. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a bit pissed off at Ren for, saying, oh, she was blind. I put her on the map. And yeah, look, he did put me on the map. He did. He did put me on the map. There's no denying that fact. Hang on. But he also, I didn't leave him because he put me on the map, which is what I think he's insinuating. No, I didn't leave him because he put me on the map. I got what I wanted. I left because I couldn't deal with his behavior, and I felt like he was very inconsiderate to my feelings. And, a true friend doesn't do that kind of shit to you. If you were a true friend, you wouldn't treat them that way. And that is why I left. It does piss me off when he kind of goes into other people's live streams and he's like saying that kind of shit, because like I literally didn't leave him for because I got what I wanted from him. I'm not that kind of person. Like, for me, it's like, well, yeah, he helped me out, right? And I've always said that I'm grateful. But I've just said I can't support his behavior. I mean, I don't even hate him as a person. I just don't like his behavior, and I don't like the whole tit for tat thing all the time. Yeah, I don't like the fact if someone goes at him, he's got to back onto it. For me, that's not always the way. I mean, by all means, respond, but think about how you're going to respond to it. I mean, he's saying people are emailing Twitch or whatever. I'm not the one fucking emailing Twitch. I did report his tweet when he used my photo without permission. I certainly fucking did. But That's because he took one of my pictures without permission. He never said, "Can I use this picture?" No. And if I asked him to take it down, he was just going to be a prick. Yeah, I fucking reported that tweet. But I'm not the reason he got booted off Twitter. Not that he's insinuated, but he's been over there on whatever platforms he's using. I've not reported him. I've left him alone. I don't want to see the guy deplatformed. I wouldn't let him up here on my panel. Personally, I wouldn't allow him up here. But that's because the TOS, it says, well, if you're not supposed to let someone who's been terminated on YouTube, who's had an account terminated, you're not supposed to have them on panel. And also, I don't have enough subscribers to lose. That's the other point. I don't want to bring any, while that him going off his tree would probably get me a lot of clicks and views, I don't want to encourage that. I was good to him, Selfie Queen, but I don't regret it. I hope that one day he'll realize that I was there when he needed a friend. He needed, and at the time, he did need a friend. I'll give him that. He did need a friend. But I just wish that he had learnt that he wasn't the only fucking person that has been hard done by in their life. Like, I really wish he could learn that he is not the only one going through shit. He does have to learn it's not always about him. And that's why I don't want to see him deplatformed. Because even if you deplatform him, he's going to go somewhere else, and that is the reality. He can create another account. Yeah, he'll lose that one as well, but he could do that. He could do all of that. There's no point reporting him and deplatforming him. It is literally a waste of time. I think the most that really could be done is whatever offensive shit he says, you know, don't give him an audience. That is the most important thing you can do, is not go over there and give him an audience. Okay, Shamir, thank you for coming, and I'll talk to you next time. But yeah, like I just think, don't give the guy an audience. If you find what he says to be offensive, don't give him an audience, and only report the videos that are really fucked up. The most they should be doing is removing them, because you can't deplatform him. He will just find other places. Although maybe he should go on that Parler or Parallel or whatever the fuck it's called. Um, oh yeah, they're pretty chill over there. They don't care. I wouldn't really want to go over there. Too many Trump supporters apparently. And the other reason I don't want him deplatformed is if his videos and his shit is the only source of income he's got, who are we as fellow human beings to take that away from someone, regardless of whether we like them or we hate their fucking guts? Who are we as human beings to take that away? We don't have a right. We have a right to stop, to report those videos, but we don't have a right to. Oh, goodness me. We don't have a right to take away someone's income. And I believe that everybody deserves mercy. Like, would you believe I have forgiven Real for everything he's done to me? I don't want to hate on him because, well, while he did a lot of shit, we did have some great times. I want to remember the good of Real. I want to remember the good side of Real that I knew. And I really hope and pray that he can start to see the good in himself and bring that out instead of showing everybody this bad, evil side that he just seems to think, gets him that keeps making him enemies. It's not getting him any friends. I still can't get over the fact you can play background music in here. But yeah, I again, like I don't hate any creators. Um, I'm really enjoying a lot of different creators at the moment. As I said in my last video, Charlotte on the web, I don't know why she cops so much shit. I really don't. I mean, from where I'm sitting, she just seems to do her own thing. Charlotte on the web, I'd actually, if you were ever up for it, I'd love to do a collab with you and talk about true crime. If you were ever up for it. And Selfie Queen Cindy, you've done some very good educational streams as well. Um, Tara Nicole, I like how neutral you are. And I also like how you can call people out on their bullshit but not throw hate. I also like when you say enough's enough. I'm not fucking supporting this crap anymore. Yeah, yeah, all of you three creators that I've mentioned are all completely different, but you all have your own positive attributes. But yeah, I really do. I hope I'm not missing the fucking chat. Hang on. I've got to work out this countdown thing here. Yeah, I don't know about that side of things. I haven't been around living in gratitude. I haven't been around that side of the community for a long time, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I don't want to speak badly on anybody. Siwa's been pretty good to me, so yeah, yeah. But yeah, like real, he just has to calm his fucking farm. He needs to calm the fuck down, chill the fuck out, and just go with the flow a bit. Go with the fucking flow. Yeah, I'm not a member of any channels at the moment. I'm literally just um trying to find my corner, I guess. I'm trying to find my own corner. But I tell you what, I'd love to get 500 subs just to get my community tab. That would be fucking sick as. Man, like I'd be able to let you know like if I can't put any content out or whatever. Like I have Twitter, but I hate fucking Twitter. I really don't like Twitter. Um, I've been tweeting a bit, but yeah, I don't like it at all. Yeah, well, living in gratitude. I wish you both, you know, peace, and I wish that hopefully you guys can move on and call a truce or whatever. Um, you're always welcome here. She's always welcome here. I don't have a problem with either of you, so it's all good. We're all good. I don't have a problem with either of you. Oh man, how long have I been streaming? Let's see. Oh my gosh, has it nearly been an hour? Wowee. Oh man, oh wow, I can't believe I've been streaming for nearly an hour. Yeah, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Again, I really hope that you can both find some peace. It's really sad to see, friendships just, broken and destroyed. I really, that's the one thing I hate to see. Oh, thank you. It's literally just a plain cotton material, like plain cotton, but very cool. One video I would like to actually do is to show you all my wardrobe. As I was saying in my live yesterday, I have a lot of freaking clothes. Um, so I would like to show you all how my outfits are organized and shit, so I don't end up wearing the wrong thing. Yeah, I do. We could all do with a bit of calm, bit more calm in our lives. I might have to when I get off here change the title of this freaking live because I literally wasn't going to talk about the things I did, but I had quite a few people in here and I was actually able to really address the thing that I needed to address. I like that was a really hard one. I didn't know how I was going to address that, but yeah, it was like the elephant in the room. But anyway, everybody, I'm gonna hop off here. I need a drink of water, and I'm gonna go get my husband to drink some water too because it's very hot. So I might even come back tomorrow around this time if I'm awake, although I should be. But thank you all for coming. If you'd like my content, um, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the notification bell. That is very important because then you'll know when I've uploaded. Um, and next time I'm gonna actually try and schedule a live so we might be able to get more people in here. Which is what I want to do. I need more growth, and I do find live streaming a bit easier than the pre-recorded crap. Oh, and I need to find the USB-C cord for my podcasting mic too. So If not, I might run down to the shop and grab another one because I really want to try doing this whole thing on my laptop. And living with gratitude. Wow, you know some Arabic. Holy shit, girl. But I will be back for the next one, and I hope you will be too. I really enjoy hanging out here with all of you, and thank you for coming.